Hey everybody, it's your boy Cruz, the Beast from the East, and you're watching Cruise Inc. Radio 102.8 TV Live. Hope that you've had a terrific Tuesday. We got a great show for you tonight. We know it's National Night Out, and a lot of people are outside, so we're hoping that if you don't catch the show in the beginning, that you'll go to our YouTube channel, which is Cruise Inc. Radio 102.8 TV and check us out. Currently, we are broadcasting live on the Cruising Facebook page, Cruising Gray 102.8 Facebook page, also the Richmond VA Things to Do page. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. Last month, we kicked off our highlight of businesses in the local area here in Richmond and surrounding areas. My mic want to be on television. So we're going to be doing that throughout the entire year. Those that are, especially that sponsor Cruise Inc. Radio, we're going to, again, be highlighting you. You get a chance to come on and talk with me, tell people about your business. And also, we're going to be sharing your websites. We'll be sharing your Facebook pages. So it's going to be all about you. So if you want to know how you can be highlighted, and again, got to be doing something. We just don't highlight people just because they got to be grinding in their business. If you grinding, you making sales, you doing all type of things, you helping out in the community, then we definitely want to spotlight you. So again, tonight, when it comes to grinding, I have a young lady that she put the G in grind, and that's why she is our Cruising Media and Cruise Inc. Radio 102.8 Business of the Month. I know if you own IG, I know if you own Facebook, you have seen this young lady because she putting out a video every day. She grinding in terms of being out in the community, and I am very, very pleased to welcome one of our Cruise Inc. Radio 102.8 sponsor, and that's Miss Charaya Bennett, the Smoothie Queen herself. What's up, Smoothie
Hey, what's up,
Queen?
guys? How y'all doing? We got
Look,
the smoothie queen here.
she in the house. In fact, she got a few minutes. She finally settled down to do this interview. Well, we tried to do this last week, right?
Yeah, it was last week. Yes, sir.
And what was going on last week that you couldn't do this?
Man, I was so busy. I had the Richmond Alliances. I had to go out there and deliver like 85, 90 smoothies. So it was not a game. It was on.
And see what people need to realize: you actually produce and package all of your products. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. I do.
And you can drop the shirt for a minute, okay? Make me feel old. I know I got a white beard, but I'm not that old. So we're gonna talk about that because that's interesting how that you from start to finish with your business. So, but let everybody know about the Smoothie Queen. Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Chicago.
Chi-town.
Yes, all day, all day.
So, is there a stark difference between living in Chi-town versus living here in the Cap
Oh,
City?
yes, definitely a difference. Definitely a difference. Yeah.
Uh, so I don't want to put you on the spot because I know you love your Chi-town and everything. But what are some of those differences in terms of, we know it's cold as hell up there. That's for sure.
Definitely. Windy City all day. You got the subways, the trains, the buses. I mean, you have that here, but at the same time, that's the way we get around there. Everything is families all the way around everywhere. So that's the difference there between here. I don't have family here. So it's just me. So
I understand. Want to give my Chi-town family a big shout out. My stepmom, my three sisters, a gang of nephews, great nephews, all the guys, Anita, all you guys, much love from us here in the RVA. Appreciate your support as well. So, something you just said a moment ago, family is important,
definitely.
and having that support base. You are operating solo at this time, so uh, does your family support you from afar in terms of, hey, girl, we with you, checking in with you every week?
Yes, they do. They're very supportive. I've actually shipped some things back home. So everybody's really, really supportive as far as, merchandise, because I do that. And so I do a little bit of, we'll get it. I'm sure we're going to get into it.
Oh
But
yeah, we're gonna break
yeah,
it down. We're gonna break
so
it
they've
down.
been very supportive. I literally, my mom is like me and her. Yeah, definitely. So
So is your mom an entrepreneur as well?
she sure is.
Okay, so
I get it from her. Cause send
God,
your cheek, I get it from you. So yes, definitely.
that is awesome. So, where did you decide that, hey, I don't want no 9 to 5 grind. I want to make my brand here and get out on faith and do this thing.
Well, it originally started in 2016 when I had another business called Pampering You. And I was going around the city doing pop-up shops like crazy. And I was like, man, I really want my own product because
Hmm.
everyone else had a product. I just had the pop-up business. So I was like, well, I just took a step back and I was like, well, what can I do? What do I love? What's my passion? So the Smoothie Queen didn't come about till 2018 though. So I was already I've been in business on my own since 2016 though, doing other businesses.
Oh, that's great. Now, in terms of, because I know a lot of women are were asking about, some of the things that you found the most challenging when starting your business. What did you see as the largest challenge, and how did you overcome that challenge?
Definitely clientele and letting people know what I do. The way I came overcame that is basically doing more pop up events, talking to people, strangers I didn't even know, going in people's inboxes and telling people because if people don't know what you do, then they don't know. So it's all about word of mouth, telling people, having these business cards and on
Hello.
hand at all times. So when I'm in stores, I don't even know the cashier. And when they're giving me my change back or my money, I'm like, you know what? Here's a bit. You like smoothies? And then it has happened where they called me and I've served them as well. So, yeah.
Now, you like DoorDash. You take your own products to people. Is that correct?
Yes, I do. I do. I have a whole delivery system set up. So if you order three or more, you get free delivery. So,
That's awesome.
yeah.
And again, I've seen your operation because I look at your videos and we've met it, and I've seen you evolve. Where you got your whole truck full of stuff. Now you got your coolers and everything with you. You got your tent going on, and so
Yes.
uh, how important is it, Smoothie Queen, for you to for people to invest in their business?
So important is you must because like I will pay me but at the same time I'll pay way more into my business. I'm always putting in something because in order to get revenue you have to make some in order to make money you have to spend money. So in order to have that business rolling and booming the way you want to, you got to. There's no way around it.
Do you set your budget like maybe say quarterly or every 6 months, or you do an annual budget for your business?
Switch it up. Sometimes I do quarterly, sometimes I do annually. It depends what's going on, how many events are coming up, what I have going on at that moment. I try to really some most of the time I try to do a month to month, but if I can't do it, I'll do it the annual way or sometimes quarterly as well. So depends
Okay.
what's going on.
And also, when you're talking about, being an entrepreneur like that, when I first met you, I thought you were about 12, so so do you get that a lot where people's like, oh, wait a minute,
Yeah,
where's your mom or dad out here? You should be out here by yourself.
all the time. Yes, sir. See, I'm sorry.
That's all right. I understand.
Yes, I
It's
do.
that
See, it's a
protocol.
respect thing. It's a respect thing because I
Much
have to
love.
be respectful, you know?
Much love. So, again, being a female entrepreneur, being a minority entrepreneur, um, did people actually take you seriously when you say, "Hey, I'm gonna go out here and sell smoothies"? Because people that typically sell smoothies and stuff are not quite like us, with that tint. So how did you overcome, getting in the industry where, and I'm gonna be frank here, where it's predominantly white and it's predominantly male white at that.
My customer service is immaculate. Like when I talk to people, I have to be real. I have to be utmost respectful. I have to let people know seriously, this is what I do. Doing a lot of events has brought me to that platform where they're talking about me. They're like, oh, this is, so it's all about what impression is everything. First impression is everything, especially when it comes to my table setup, my presentation towards my customers, the way that I speak to my clients, just who I am all the way around. I can just go talk to anybody and just make a conversation with anybody. And a lot of people have told me, wow, that's how do you do that? I'm getting questions about that all the time. And then I always get questions about, well, how did you start? How did this, so it's all about being genuine to people and letting them know what you truly do. So
That's awesome. Now, something you made a distinguish, I call a line of demarcation. You call your customers clients, where other people just say it's a customer. Why is that important for you to say client versus customer?
because everybody is their own person and everybody else use customer. That's just, I don't like that word. I don't ever say my customer. I just say my client because that whoever I'm dealing with at that time, you are my client. And I want you to feel that we have a connection. I want you to feel that, even if it's not about a smoothie, you can come to me and talk to me and like always have that open door policy. So
I was about to say it makes it so much personal when people know
yeah.
that, hey, Sharia, I got this going on. I got these kids over here, and I need about 20 smoothies. Can you help me out? That type
Yes,
of thing.
definitely.
Do you
Mhm.
get a lot of those last minute orders, or
Oh, all the time. Oh my goodness, all the time. I'm like, and then I tell them like, hey, let me know.
not
But I'm
happening?
happy to do it though. I'm happy to do it. Happy to do it.
That's me. Now let's talk about the process here because, uh, of course, you use natural products when you're starting your smoothie. Take us kind of don't give us your trade secrets, but kind of take us through a typical batch that you're making because you got 25 flavors and all that. So let's start with what did you decide on a day to day basis? What is going to be the flavors of the day?
I just like to switch it up because I don't like to do the same thing. Like you said, I have over 25 flavors, so let's say that.
All
So
right.
have over those. So it's like whatever I'm feeling that day, or if I feel like I've had an event with a certain product too much, I'm like, okay, let's add this. Or I like to, like, if you've been to an event, you'll always notice that I have a bonus smoothie. So if I haven't had the cookie crumble on there in a while, I'm gonna throw that out there. Or cookies and cream and with a hint of banana, I'm gonna throw that out there. So it's like whatever I see the clients mostly are drawn to, but I decide, okay, well, I'm not gonna serve that at this time. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna throw it in there as a bonus, and I'll put a few. So then I'm like, hey, I got this today. So if you don't get up here and get it, then it's gonna be gone. And I'll only make a select few of them. So then you trying to hurry up and get to it. So
I like that. I want to tell those that are watching if you have any questions for the Smoothie Queen, please put your questions in the comments. If you want to say hi to her, say that as well. Because
yay.
we want to, one of the things that I practice is and preach is that we have to be supportive of one another. And this is why doing these business of the month um, highlights that we're doing are vitally important because you see, and again, I'm not bashing anybody else, but you see other communities supporting their culture, and we have to step up to the plate and do that as well. Would you agree or disagree with that, Sharia?
Definitely agree. We got to stick together, y'all. We all we got. So yes.
So now, talking about getting back to the making of the smoothie, How long is the prep time, say, for what is your average batch that you make? How many do you make a day?
It
Depends.
varies. I
Okay,
can't
let's
even.
say 20, say 20 or 25 smoothies. What is the prep time for that? And then getting from start to finish, what is the time?
The prep time for about, if I'm, let's go with a detox. Okay,
Okay.
so detox is 3 smoothies, 10-day smoothie challenge detox, 10 smoothies a day. I'm sorry, 3 smoothies a day for 10 days. So that's gonna take me about, I want to say, about 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours just to prep it because everything's fresh. Everything has to be chopped. Everything has to be, in proportion, just different, it has to be right. So we're saying about 3.5, 4 hours. That's why I always ask in advance, hey, give a week in advance if you're going to get a detox. Or let's do, a sip and cleanse first. It depends on what the client's needs are. So that's how we roll with it. It's going to take, I would definitely say about 3.5, 4 hours top for detox. But if I'm just doing like a simple order, it's not going to take me no time at all. Like if someone says, okay, well, I want 6 smoothies or whatnot, and it's a variety pack, then we're going to get that out as soon as possible. Or, depending on the other orders that I have, I'll just put it at the first order goes out and then the second one. So I usually do, have 2 delivery times. So I'll deliver in the morning, deliver in the evening. So
That's awesome. Now, you talked about the detox. Talk about that a little bit more in depth in terms of what I guess base products are you using for this detoxification.
okay, so the detox it comes into two. So you have the modified version and you have the full fledged. Let's start off with the modified. The modified version is 2 smoothies a day, and you're eating up to 1,200 calories for lunch. So that's your breakfast smoothie and your dinner smoothie, but your lunch is on you. And then you have to have a calorie counter, which most of my clients use the My Fitness Pal. A lot of
Hmm.
the gyms I work with also use that as well. So they're able to, coordinate what they're eating on top of what they're drinking. So it helps you keep in order of your calories, how much your intake is that day, or for however long you're planning on doing the detox. So usually you have the detox, which is 10 days. So then after that, if you're going into the full fledged, which is 3 smoothies a day, and so your breakfast, your lunch, and your dinner is on me. I prepare
Hmm.
everything. Everything's natural, fresh, no preservatives, none of that. It's fresh fruit. Nothing else but fresh fruit.
No
And
additives.
yes, yes. So it's like you'll have your 3 smoothies, and then you can do like light snacking during the day before your um you need to consume all your meals before your dinner smoothies if you're going to do not a meal, but if you're going to do any type of snacking. So you can do like unsalted peanuts, like a handful of them, or you can do one boiled egg, or you can do an apple with one of those little cups of peanut butter, or like a scoop of peanut butter. Or I have clients that don't like that stuff, and they're like, okay, well, can I just do a handful of carrots? I'm like, yeah, sure. A handful of broccoli. That's it. So you'll do maybe 2 of those or not, so to your liking or whatnot. Or say if a person has not ever had a detox, I always say, let's start off with the sip and cleanse, because you don't want to shock your body. So,
Hmm.
because our body goes into shock if we just try to throw our bodies into something that we're not used to. So
Right.
I always say, okay, we'll start off with a sip and cleanse, which is only 7 days, and it's only 1 smoothie a day, which will help you. Most of my clients take it in the morning. And if you're not ready, if you're like, okay, well, I just want to lose a couple inches around the waistline, that's what I recommend my clients is the sip and cleanse. But if you want to go into that deep, like, okay, well, I'm trying to really detox, which is going to get you anywhere from 15 to 20 pounds gone.
Wow.
It
That's
works. I've used it on myself several times. Anytime I'm like during the quarantine, oh my goodness, I just was eating, 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 eating. I was like, I got to get it together. So I was doing my own product. I was like the heaviest I had gotten. I got up to like 179 pounds, and now I'm down
wow.
to like 140. So
Okay.
it works.
Congratulations and kudos on that. We're going to take a quick break. Going to get a commercial from one of our other sponsors. And that's the G Law Firm. We'll be right back, everybody. Don't go anywhere because we're talking to the Smoothie Queen. If you're detoxing or you just want to do some modified stuff, you want to find out how to make your business grow. Because we're going to talk about how she grinds, and I'm talking about grind hard plus making all of the smoothies and delivering the smoothies. She is a killer operation all by herself. So everybody stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Each case is totally different. I can't give you an exact time frame of how long it will take your case, but I can explain how long it takes based on phases. The first phase is your treatment phase. I don't know how long it takes you to get well, but that's the first phase. The second phase is a phase where we're gathering medical records, medical bills, and everything and sending it to the insurance company for processing. The third phase deals with negotiations. Sometimes that's short, sometimes that's long. If negotiations break down, we're into the trial process. If you file your case in the General District Court, you'll probably have a hearing in about 4 or 5 months. Those cases cannot get any more than $25,000. If you file your case in the circuit court, the sky's the limit. You can ask for any amount you want. It will take between 8 to 10 months to get a verdict. Understand that at any point through this process, your case can settle. There's still settlement negotiations going on, even though the court process is working. So if the case settles, the court process is over. The most important part is for the client to treat with his or her doctor and get well. We will take care of everything else.
All right, everybody, we're back. And I want to thank the G Law Firm for being a proud sponsor of Cruise Inc. Radio 102.8. Again, if you need the G Law Firm, give me a call at 804-226-4111, or you can visit theglawfirm.com. We're talking to another amazing sponsor of Cruise Inc. Radio, and that is none other than the Smoothie Queen herself, Miss Charaya Bennett. Again, Charaya, we were talking about, as we were getting ready to go to commercial break, how that you are, again, a one-lady wrecking crew. And with all the things that you have to do to prep it, package it, deliver it, do the pop-ups, again, all that, you still are a monster on the social media. I mean, a monster. So, where did you find that edge? And this is important. I want everybody to tune in right here. Pay attention to this, because what people don't understand is that you have to push your business. You got to grind for your business. People said, like with me, you're like, wow, man, every time I look up you on, social media, duh, know. So when did you find out that was vitally important in terms of the success of your business?
Oh, I found out a while ago, because I was like, well, if I don't keep it in their face, then they're not going to know. And I had talked to, my business consultant. Well, before my business consultant, I was like, you know what, how can I get my clients or people that are, my future clients to know about me? How do I do that? So the only way I could think of it was be on social media constantly talking, letting them see the authentic me, because a lot of people they're not able to do that. So.
Absolutely. And, sometimes I'm amazed because, people forget McDonald's. Everybody knows McDonald's. Children know McDonald's. They know those golden arches, and yet they've sold billions. McDonald's still runs commercials because they know that, first of all, there's competition out here, and then it is a subliminal message. When we see a McDonald's commercial, guess what? We want to have a McChicken or something along that line. So I get it. When you're doing your smoothies and people seeing you out there and they looking so refreshing and the water dripping off of it and people standing there, you take pictures of those that also that purchase them when you're out and about. That is what I call ingenious marketing, because you get it. you definitely, again, I want to give you your kudos on that.
Thank you.
So, how much time on average do you say you spend pushing your product on social media?
All the time. I don't even. It's a constant thing. Like I think I want to say I have times where I'm like in the morning, in the afternoon, like it's a constant. I can't even time it because it's like I have to get it in. I have to. Like you have to see something. If I'm not, I don't care if it's a 5 second clip. Like you're gonna see a reel. You're gonna see a Instagram post. You're gonna see content from the Smoothie Queen. Like that's just how I just have to. I have to.
And that
But
is
sometimes you
marketing.
might get more than one. You gonna get like sometimes 20.
Right. Oh yeah, because I'm the one that's kind of like, trying to follow you and everything. I'm like, yo, this girl she's full throttle. But again, that's is what separates you from everybody else. And everybody, we have her IG page information. Go right now. Please follow her when you look at this later on. Because again, you're going to see the quality of her products. You're going to see how well it is packaged. You're going to see her displays, presentation, and you're going to see that smiling face all the time as well.
Yes.
That is awesome. Now, besides the grind that you do to get your name out there, what else are some other things that you do to make sure that the Smoothie Queen stays relevant?
Um. I'm showing up, always talking, always networking, going to different events, other people events, just to, even if it's a simple networking opportunity, I'm always taking it. Just and always passing out my cards. Like that is what I feel like that keeps me out there the most because people are always like, oh, can you come do my corporate event? Can you come do my pop? Because I do all types of events. So you have a birthday party, you have a baby shower, you have if it's a gender reveal, like the Smoothie Queen gonna come through. Like any type of event that is needed, I'm her, So
That's what's up. You know that was a loaded question, right?
yeah, it was.
There was something else that you do that I think that you do quite well,
What is it?
and telling people about your business and being out there and being on all different social media platforms.
What is that? Oh, where my logo all day. Look. Got the cup. Stop
See,
playing with me.
that's
Look.
merchant.
One more thing.
That is what's up. So we got the
Always got
phone
my brand.
cover, we got the cup, we got the hat, we got the shirts, and you had some keychains as well. Is that correct?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
See,
And I have the fans too. Oh man, I didn't bring one today. But yes, I have the fans too.
and that's what again, when people see other people, like, okay, utilizing your cup, like, oh wow, today I went into Harbor Freights, and of course, I got the big gold and black on here, so the guy like,
Yeah.
yo, is that your brand? I said, yo, yes, it is.
I
This
love
is this
it.
is Cruise Egg Radio, and it's a conversation piece. So I would advise anybody, get you some merchandise, because what you're doing is you're branding your business, and branding is super important now because there's so many competitors out here. There are a lot of internet radio stations. There are a lot of people trying to sell smoothies and doing other things. But so how you separate yourself is making people recognize your brand. And again, McDonald's is infamous
Yes.
for that. Definitely. Before anybody else can say anything, a baby can say anything before they said sometimes mom and dad, they can say McDonald's.
Yes. And then it also brings out when you wear it in public, it always brings a conversational piece too. So that's why I have a card on me because you never know. That person might be like, oh wow, you do smoothies. So and then they love the logo, especially the kids. And now I love that. So yeah.
That's amazing. Also, speaking of social media, people can follow you on Facebook, but she told me only old folk be on Facebook, that the young people on IG.
Don't do that.
I'm just no, I'm just kidding. That's she didn't say that. I just wanted to throw that in.
Oh my gosh.
But no, you can catch her on IG, also on Facebook. And if you need a special or need some additional information, there is the email address. And then this is one here. Y'all can call it and bug the hell out of her. There's the phone number right there. No,
Yes.
don't be calling and breathing in the phone and all that old stuff. To be about your business.
Yes. Oh my
Yes, yes. So, Sheree, as we get ready to wrap up, again, on the behalf of Cruise Inc. Media and Cruise Inc. Radio 102.8, we want to again salute you and thank you for what you do and for this. You are our Cruise Inc. Media and Cruise Inc. Radio 102.8 Business of the Month and Business Woman of the Month. And this was supposed to be for May, but because of all of the time and she stayed extremely busy, we had to go ahead and do. No, it was supposed to be for July. So
July.
we're not too far off. We're just a couple of days. So again, congratulations on everything that you do. Kudos to what you do. Anybody want to give out some shout outs to?
Just my family, my support team, my boyfriend, my daughter, just God, because without him, I couldn't be here today. I will not take that. Like
Yeah.
he is the one that keeps everything rolling. He's the one that gave me the vision. Because without God, I wouldn't have this vision. So, and I wouldn't be able to get up and do what I do every day, something that I love, that I'm so passionate about. And just everybody, all my clients and all my fans and just everybody. Like, if you're supporting me, yes, future supporters, I thank you already, so I'm just grateful. Thank you.
That's amazing. And again, we're going to give you the IG page. So if you guys are watching, make sure that you go out there and you follow her. And not only follow her, but support her by buying the products. Because again, we need to continue to support each other. And we're talking about generational wealth and all the other things that we want to be able to do for and leave a legacy. We have to support one another. So I'm big on that. I'm going to keep saying that until the day I die. What I'm doing right now is to leave a legacy for my family and for my kids. Not that net. I'm not leaving him nothing. So there's, again, the IG page, Facebook page.
It's the smoothie_queen.
Did I do something wrong? Oh, I can't spell.
No, you spelled it right.
Okay.
_queen.
Gotcha. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you guys heard she has a boyfriend, so don't be using this number, doing it, strange stuff and stuff. So again, now she's a very beautiful young lady, beautiful spirit. When you see her smiling now, that's the way she is off camera as well. She is the authentic smoothie queen. And Charaya, we want to say thank you. Don't go anywhere. We got one more commercial, then some wrap up stuff again. So we'll be right back, everybody.
Yes,
hang
sir.
tight.
Anyone can be sued for a personal injury case if they are at fault. For instance, if you did something wrong and you are within the scope of your employment, that means you are doing the work of your employer and you wrecked. That causes you to be sued and your employer to be sued also. And oftentimes there is a dispute, and that's when we have to get good consultants, we have to get good engineers, we get experts in that field to try to help us convince a judge or a jury. Also, we always scour the neighborhood to see who's outside, see if there are cameras on the street, see if anyone was in their yard and they actually saw this, to see if we could find some of those individuals, because they're the eyewitnesses. They can help determine the facts of the case.
Again, we want to thank the G Law Firm. If you have a personal injury, then you need to call the professionals, the again attorneys that really care about you. And as they indicated, one of the most important things is for you to get well first. So contact the G Law Firm at 804 266. I'm sorry, 226 4111. Again, that's 804 226 4111, or you can reach them at the glawfirm.com. Also, want to give a shout out to our other sponsors. That's Occasions by OK. You can, if you're looking for a venue for a business or wedding or reception or whatever, then you need to give Occasions by AK a call, and that's at 804 874 6681 and ask for AK, or you can go to obak.com. Again, that's obak.com. And new also as a new sponsor, the Elite Force LLC security team. You can reach them for your security needs at 804 318 0359. You can also visit them at www.eliteforcellcsecurity.com. And the Real Women of RVA, they're into their second season now. Check them out on their website. We got some fantastic ladies here with some great acting skills. If you want to be involved, you can give them a call at 804 888 5787. Or you can visit realwomenofrva.com. And of course, our own highlight businesswoman of the month, the Smoothie Queen, is another Cruising Radio 102.8 sponsor as well. So, again, thank you so much. And you got the last words before we go, Charaya.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I have to thank you so much for this opportunity. It really means a lot. I really appreciate it. I appreciate the team, pushing me, pushing my product, pushing my content as well. It means a lot, so much. For the people out there that are trying to start a business or haven't started a business or are already in business, keep going. Start. If you don't, at the end of the day, you got to start somewhere. Just start. He'll do the rest. Or, it'll work. Just if it doesn't work, do something else. It's all about what you're passionate about. If you're passionate about it, you're going to love it. You're going to do it. You can just do something that you love,
Absolutely.
So that's the thing I can really say. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, the smoothie_queen. Also on Facebook, the Smoothie Queen. And you got my number, my email, all that right there. I can't wait to hear from you.
And also, if you missed the beginning of tonight's interview with the Smoothie Queen, you can go to our YouTube page, which is Cruising Radio 102.8 TV on YouTube. You can also find this streaming afterwards on our Cruising Radio 102 Facebook page and that 10,000 member Richmond VA Things to Do page. So come on, Richmond VA Things to Do. I want you guys to make sure you go over to that IG page, the Smoothie_Queen on IG, and make sure you like, follow, and buy the products. All right. So everybody, thank you for being a part of this broadcast tonight. We're going to be back. One of you guys out there may be the next business that we highlight. If you want to know how, go to Cruising Radio 102.8 and we can tell you how, or you can go and listen to cruisingradio.com. Everybody, be blessed. Again, give God all the praise for everything that he does for your life. And what I always say, whatever reaches the heart, comes from the heart, reaches the heart. So let somebody know that you love them. Good night, everybody.